not from California. These people have been bussed in by scam rehabs, scam NGOs, scam homeless nonprofits. These people, when I unplug them and say, we're not taking our tax money anymore, they're all going to Seattle, where the mayor will welcome them. These are products to a lot of people.
Spencer Pratt continues to shine in the LA mayor's race with his takes on the homeless crisis, but not everybody in Hollywood is on that train. The Price is Right host, Drew Carey, says that anyone in LA who endorses Spencer Pratt, quote, needs to get their head out of their bleep. I understand being angry, unsatisfied, but at least get behind someone competent and not some serial scammer without a soul or moral compass. F this guy already. My goodness.
She couldn't even read it.
Oh, my God. And this guy does the Price is Right? I'm boycotting. Well, the message we're hearing from Spencer Pratt and in general, the American public, from the bodegas to the office buildings, we have no place to put the insane. We have no place to put them. And that includes the drug addicts, because when you do drugs long enough, you are no longer a thinking person. You are insane. A zombie, as he has said. Anybody who lives in a city knows what I'm talking about. The Democratic idea of compassion eliminated a place for these people, and they created laws to let them live everywhere. Pratt thinks outside the box, whereas Mayor Bass prefers people to live in them. He's calling out the deception. That, like, you know, when you talk about the homeless, it's a single mom living paycheck to paycheck. No, out of the 40,000, nearly all of them are on drugs, mostly men, exploiting the laws that permit vagrancy. And over time, they become feral, antagonistic, and violent. Gone are the days of the gentle hobo. It's a jungle out there. It's bad news. In terms of Drew Carey, it's frustrating to see smart people unable to assess problems like an adult. Why can't Drew Carey just think, compared to who else is running? I may think he's not qualified, but compared to what's out there, do those people with experience, what have they been doing? See, this is how I thought like him about Trump, and I was wrong. I wasn't looking at the context, that he was an outsider coming in. But he's frozen in place, Drew Carey. He's like, when people are stuck in their lane, they get mad when people step out of it.
And it's not like Drew Carey is offering a positive endorsement of Karen Bass.
Well, Dana, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a world traveler.
Yeah, did you go to Paris?
I just returned from Paris.
What was that like?
Now I understand other cities and other cultures in a way that was much deeper than before. And the French take care of Paris because they care. I didn't see a single homeless person. One was borderline, might have been a gypsy, hard to tell. You know how that
was Gerard Depardieu.
You know how the French are smoking cigarettes constantly? There's no cigarette butts anywhere on the street. There is no graffiti. There is no trash. The people don't litter. There are gold-plated domes, exquisite statues, museums. They were laughing that the Democrats were upset that Trump was building a ballroom. They thought it was a beautiful idea.
Random French people were saying that to you, Jesse.
I speak English to French people who understand English, and that's what we talked about. Jessica, they understand standards and beauty, and they love where they live. And millions of people visit Paris every year, and they want to impress them. Think about it. In 3 years, millions of people are coming to LA for the Olympics. Shouldn't there be a mass mobilization to clean up this city? It doesn't mean you're a fascist to keep it clean. It just means you're French.
I didn't know you were a Parisian Frenchman, Jesse, and you have monochromatic outfits, apparently.
Okay, I told you that
15 more seconds.
off the record.
Oh, it's so masculine.
You guys like Spencer Pratt, which means people who vote like me are very hesitant to do it. Think like a disenchanted liberal. Think about how he could modify. Okay, then don't win elections. That's your choice, because as you fall more in love with him, Karen Bass's odds in the prediction markets of winning are actually going up.
I hear you. All right. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.